Another shot is coming raw and unbounded. The whiskey's always talking and the beer's overflowing. Another shot is gonna hit you with a mind overloading on it. The bar is always open with no inhibitions. Another shot will leave your sensories twitching. No matter everything we say is just our opinion. But then again, it might be the alcohol talking. It might be the alcohol talking. Let's go.
Welcome to Another Shot Podcast, where our opinions might be real, or it could just be the liquor talking. Sit back and enjoy another shot.
Oh, what's going on, guys? Welcome to our special Saturday weekend hangover. As you all know, tomorrow is Easter, so we had to kind of change it up a little bit, but keep the party going in some way, shape, or form. And how many of you are tired after last night? I want to give a quick shout out to everybody that came out for that was a fun time. That really was. That was probably one of the better times that we've had. While DJing. Fact of the matter is, though, we didn't get a whole lot of sleep, that's for damn sure. But, quick shout out, Drewski, Sam, all you guys braving it. Dan making that, he drove an hour and 10 minutes. What's going on, sweetness? Hour and 10 minutes from...
Okay. Oh,
Hey. Anyways, guys, yeah, the green tea was good. Congratulations, Sam, on your it's not exactly your first, but probably the first of many. That's one of my all-time favorites. I'll be honest. Every time we go in there, you have to have the green tea. So shout out to the Oil Boom for putting up with some more shenanigans. Still a good time. Loved it. But with that being said, speaking of good food and good drinks, guys, make sure you look no further than MLH Distillery right here in Grove City, Pennsylvania, the official sponsor of Another Shot Podcast. The address is 107 Breckenridge Street, Grove City, Pennsylvania, 16127. Phone number is 724-264-4959. Hours of operation are Fridays 5 to 11 p.m., Saturday 3 p.m. to 9 p.m., Those dates will be changing, folks. As it gets warmer, they're going to be adding more of these awesome bottles you see on your screen. You're welcome, Spotify. You can get at mlhdistillery.com, or you can buy them personally right there at MLH Distillery. While you're enjoying your drinks, guys, try one of these many tasty bites they've got. Homemade Italian wedding soup, their meatballs, hot sausage and peppers, spinach artichoke dip, Tuscan white bean hummus, antipasto skewers. Guys, they are a cocktail-style bar, though, so enjoy one of their many different variations. They have the old-fashioned, the whiskey sour, my favorite, the mint julep, kitty cat,
black or white Russian.
You can also try some of the traditional rum and coke, your pina coladas, your mojitos for you non-liquor drinkers. They do have select beers for you non-alcoholic drinkers. Yes, they do have soda as well. All this and more you can find at MLH Distillery right here in Grove City, Pennsylvania. Check it out, guys. Or you can find them on Facebook and again, MLHDistillery.com. People don't realize how much of a breath that takes, honestly. Now, if I can ever get my ice out. There we go. I've been working on that for a second now. Yeah, I love DJing up there. It's I mean, usually it's a bar, so you do have some assholes. Every bar has it. But no, the people are cool. I mean, the atmosphere is fun.
Really laid back and just a good time.
You know, what really sucks about it, though, is right when I was starting to get things, kind of jumping. People were getting used to me coming in there. Hey, we can go in here, good music, food, dance. Everything dropped out. So, I was probably almost a year before I'd been back in there, twice in a month.
Gotta build it back up again.
Oh, we'll get there sooner or later. Just got to keep the people pumping. I didn't, like I said last night, though, it never dawned on me when I'm sitting there inviting everybody to come out. Yeah, I got Saturday off. The rest of the crew doesn't. So again, shout out to all those guys that decided to go ahead and make. Kat, I know you guys actually have your Easter plans and everything going on. I thought the DJ was pretty good too. I mean, he was able to keep the crowd going, even though that we didn't have any dancers. Thank you, Miss Sam. Come out there and engage with his crowd. I don't know. When I'm DJing, I love a place that allows me to go ahead and truly mix it up. You want to recant that story?
Like I said, I won 3, but I should.
Okay. So, anyways, that's probably one of the biggest reasons I love going in there is I pretty much have all the freedom in the world to play whatever I want. I mean, hell, for the last hour of the night, it was basically metal. And that was by request. And normally you don't get that in places, but I mean, it was probably about 1 o'clock and a good friend of mine comes back. She goes, yeah, we got quite a few people up there wondering, can we change it up just a little bit? Some Slipknot, some of this, some of that. So I'm like, Jesus Christ, okay, sure. Never know what you're going to get. Then, of course, the lights. Of course, you got to bear in mind, I mean, that stuff's been jostled around, bounced around. We actually got the lights that we did just prior to DJing. Yeah.
You weren't the only one, sweetie.
No, everybody was getting into the country vibe. I just, like I said, I kind of feed off the crowd. So when I see people singing and moving and grooving and enjoying, then it makes it so much easier than the ones that want to just, they'll come over, give it a request here, request there of something like obscure. But most of the time you're spitting in the wind. It's kind of, and it's no fun. It's like, okay, you got to try and get a vibe going, and you never fully. Those are the ones I don't like. When I'm just sitting back there just playing just to play. I'm that type of person. When I'm out, I play for a crowd. I have more fun when I see people laughing, joking, singing along, dancing. Obviously, the dancing. But then, as a DJ, I'm sure a lot of us have got, when I say us, meaning other DJs, the ones that want to come over, because I got a request book, and I've had them come over and just a whole page. And people seem to forget that there's just more than them in there. And then there are also the ones that will come over later on. You gonna play my song? You gonna play my song? Come on, you gonna play my... I'm getting ready to leave. No, you're not. I just watched you order a drink. I just watched you buy a round for your friend. No, you guys are sticking around. Or here's my other favorite one. I talked to the the boss lady. She said, she told me I can go ahead and you're to play what I'm wanting. But wait, here's another one. I know the crowd around here. This will really get them going. This is a banger. You see them all moving and grooving the country, and they want to hear something along the lines of, like, we'll just say rap. Or, you'll have everybody there, they're just jamming along, and the next thing you know, they want to hear, like, Celine Dion. Or something, Mariah Carey, or something like just crazy off the wall. Now, you guys have seen me do this multiple times now. I've got little snippets I'll play in between, and, like, I'll set up songs. Haktua, and then right into 3-6 Mafia, something that kind of goes along with it. If it's stale, I'll play something goofy to get everybody laughing and joking. Wheeler Walker is really good for that. And Sam apparently has never heard a Wheeler Walker song until last night. And by the way, that I just had sex song, Sam, was Lonely Island, if you want to look that one up later. It's kind of like a whole SNL type thing. Yeah, you play Boats and Hoes from Step Brothers. You play... it breaks up the monotony, and it's something everybody still sings along with. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Then I do like to have, I'll take liberties and have fun with, like, Dennis, who, like Blue, wants to just go ahead and shout out from the peanut gallery. Barbie Girl. And the fun part about that one, though, is people think I was being an asshole or think I was picking on him, when in reality, he actually likes that song. Mm-hmm. And plays right along with it. But here's the other fun thing about being a DJ. I love this part. You can actually be an asshole to people, but in a nice way. So, like I said, he wanted to kind of, he was shouting out from out of nowhere, and I played Barbie Girl. If the bartender's being a bitch, I'll play Meredith Brooks. If somebody's being an asshole, I'll play Dennis Leary. Something that's gonna, be indicative to. So it's like it's basically telling them to F off without telling them to F off. And at the same time, still keep the crowd going. Yes, ma'am.
So we got in the car to leave. That was on our way down there, wasn't it? We dropped Riley off at work and we left there. As we get in the car and we're driving away, your new favorite song came on. And we both just had a laugh.
Well, it's a good thing it was in your car, because it is a song you will never hear in mine. And unfortunately, it is a song I've had to play. It's actually on my playlist. Luckily, that is one establishment I've never had a request for it. But everywhere else, I will not play that song unless it's requested. Is it the right thing to do? Probably not. But, I mean, that, believe it or not, it's still a popular song, but it's not nearly what it was. It was like one of those flash in the pans. Everybody really got into it. Dude, those are rookie numbers. I'm going to tell you right now, Bobby. Kitty Cat, how many was I before I hit my midnight mark? I was, what, 6, 7 in? It's one of the rare times I shouldn't have, but I did. But then I still did stop at midnight. Thank you, Drewski, for, here, one for the road, right? But if I'm going to drink more, I'll usually pick something that's going to be on the lower end of the spectrum. So, yours truly was drinking Icy Light last night. Ugh. And then this is what... Yeah, I found that out. She literally...
It was on loop.
It was on loop. And one of the first things to come up was one of the slow ones. Can we... Let's... So she played This Bar Makes Me Wanna. Nah, but you know what? I'm notorious for that too. When you find somebody that you really like... Right now, I can honestly say there's nobody really new that's, grabbed my ear. So lately, I'm not gonna lie, I've been like binge listening to like Loverboy, some of the older stuff, some of my go-tos from back in the day, Judas Priest. All the music has stood the test of time. Because believe it or not, even though I get some of these crazy requests, I'll get more people, including someone like the younger crowd, that'll come over and say they can't get into today's stuff. It all sounds the same, or it's politically charged, or, hell, your guys' cute little favorite is very politically charged. I'll tell you what, guys, the song we're referring is Pink Pony Club. Go back and listen to it yourselves. Believe me, it does tell you a story, I will give you that. But it's not... just not my cup of tea, we'll call it. But, the one... And you guys all saw it, you've seen it multiple times. Normally, what am I playing? I'm playing stuff that's already like 20 years old. I'll play a lot of Nelly. I'll play a lot of, we did a almost an hour and a half kick of straight 90s. So, yeah, I did a little inner circle just for the fun of it. And it was kind of an inside joke. Once I'd gotten wind, I'm glad it was so late in the evening, thanks, Dennis, that the cops were patrolling hard. Of course, it is a holiday weekend, so it probably should have been a given. I'd heard it so many times at that point, I felt the need to do that. Bad boys! What you want, And believe it or not, that group even had one other song. Wasn't nearly as popular as that one. If it wasn't for the show Cops, that song probably never would have made the light of day. But no, what's good out there today? Country is starting to make its grand little comeback. I'm getting more country requests than I am other stuff. Honestly, there's no... Every time I go out and hear another DJ, they're playing the exact same stuff that I'm doing. Minus Leroy, who, I'm sure you've heard that name enough times there. But, it kind of goes back to what I was saying. How can you call yourself a DJ unless, you reach out to everybody and not just play to, like, family or a group of friends or one friend or just what you want to hear. And I think that's one of the reasons why my partner in crime dumped out of it. He was one that thought 100% we were just going to go out there and play rock and metal and we were going to go to these rough and tough bars. And I don't know what he was thinking. Other than the fact that he's like, I wanted to DJ before. And I'm like, okay, so here's the opportunity when we get out there. And it's just, mind-boggling, the stuff he was trying to play. Like, he was 4, weren't hungry. And it got on his nerves. It really did. So he said, c'est la vie. But it goes along with, like what we're doing here. I'm a people person. I love getting out there. I love trying to, I like seeing people have fun, smile, laugh, joke, have some drinks. Sam and her green tea. Next time you're in Sweetness, I promise you I'll make you some here. I'm actually pretty good at it. Not as good at, I don't know how she does it, if she adds a little something different, but shout out to Ashley and Chris. Those two, of course, I might be a little biased, but I'll tell you what, we'll just say the establishment itself is the only place I know that can make a really good green tea. Are we doing anything for Easter? Family. Tonight's usually our night off. But because it's Easter tomorrow, we're doing everything tonight, and then tomorrow which works out nice, honestly, when you think about it. We get to run around, have a good meal, enjoy family time, decompress, which is what I think Sundays are for anyways. Get a chance to catch up on some sleep. I don't know. Luckily, we didn't have anything really planned, and then of course I had to look everything up, and I'm like, well, shoot. If we weren't doing this, we might have been able to do this, but oh well. So no, to answer your question, if you're referring to the show, no, we're not doing a show tomorrow. It's Easter Sunday, brother. Much appreciated, brother.
To you.
I'm trying to figure. 15 beers, dude? Really? I can remember back when I first started. I guess it could depend on what you're drinking too. Don't forget, some of those. There are beers out there that are. I could show one right now that's definitely up there on the spectrum. I'm going to, IPAs, those ones tend to get on top of me pretty quick. I don't know how. What are we getting?
Nah, my one's on.
Everything's kind of. Well, that's what happens when you change schedule up. We really did. We gave notice, but we didn't give notice.
What?
He was sleeping.
Gotcha.
We're at bar.
Holiday edition? Very much so, brother.
Where's the nacho cheese?
We are.
In the white container.
No, with tomorrow, with tomorrow being Easter, we're doing this today, which kind of gives us a little bit more of an opportunity to be a little more open. Oh, you know what? It just occurred to me. Remember when I was sitting there, I was trying to figure out what do I want to sip on? I did want to test a theory, didn't I? But I don't know if I want to test a theory the day before I'm going into, hang out with family. So outside of that, guys, you have to have quite a bit going on tomorrow. What you got?
Food?
Just food?
Yeah, we're not doing much.
Okay, thank you, Kat. I can't pick on her too much. Kitty Cat's had a rough day. Food allergies are a monster. But she looks like she's spry again. Everything's good.
I'm still all poofy. Benadryl is not my friend. It puts me
Well,
sleep.
it gets better when I hear my wife's like, "Care if we go to the family early tomorrow?" I went, "Why?" "Well, we're gonna do."
I'm just
What I like about it though is it kind of, again, plan, but does it go? We were just talking about this the other night. Planning never goes as it should. So, yeah, sure, why not? I love going up to that neck of the woods. It gets away from everything, for starters. It's in between Parker and Sligo. So, I mean, it's remote, pretty much Amish country. My grandmother has one of those houses, though, that it's soothing, it's calming, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, what we got? I have Grandma's and Andrew's family and making stuff for tomorrow right now.
Did you get your eggs colored? And I'm sorry if I'm not loud enough for people to hear me. Let me know. It's still bothering me quite a bit.
That's one thing Sarah's not doing today is coloring eggs. I guess I guess once kids get a certain age, I mean, like even the Easter egg hunt. The last couple of years, we've had to do the whole, are we going to do it? Are we not going to do it? Oh, what's up, Jason? How's things going, brother?
Did you get a nap in?
I didn't.
Or is this...
The only thing that kind of drives me nuts about the holidays, it makes me wonder, your face itching? How... Who here actually visits family? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I keep up with family, but as far as...
Oh, Sam, I will text you my method. It's a new method for boiling eggs.
You were... the pain meds have wore off. So poor Jason, unfortunately, guys, just had to go through emergency surgery and... Brother, we got you back. Kat is working on a little something. She sent me a picture. It's going to get posted. We're going to try and help our friend Jason out. Been friends with the man for about 2 years now. Awesome dude. Love him and Jan.
I'm dying.
And it just kind of has to... Anyways, so we have a GoFundMe we're going to be posting here shortly to help a brother out. Again, this is, if you needed help, they would do whatever they could. So we're going to make sure to get the word out there. Man, it is bar talk tonight. It is bar talk tonight. We are all over the place. Deviled egg brownies and a cake. I'm pretty sure she meant deviled eggs, brownies, and a cake. That's what happens on the messages sometimes. People forget the comma or whatever. But let's take a quick break, wrap our heads back together, and let's see if we can maybe get the train back on course. Which one are we going with tonight? So here is yet another one from the Kentucky Music Mafia. Guys, this is the place that I call home. We'll be right back.
I jumped head first into Tucker's Pond when I
was 8 years old. It's where I learned to swim and cast a line. Sitting barefoot on the bank with nothing but an old cane pole. What I wouldn't give to go back one more time. I can see it all right now. Looking back, I don't know how I ever wanted to leave my hometown. It's a clipboard house down an old dirt road. It's the smell of the fire on an old wood stove. It's the sound in the morning when the rooster crows. That's a place that I call home. It's a Sunday morning that's full of grace. It's putting your tithe in the offering plate. It's loving your family and having faith. That's a place that I call home. That's a place that I call home. That's a place that I call. I remember skipping rocks one day down by the creek. And Nanny hollers, supper's almost done. I ran inside and then I climbed up on my papa's knee. I believe that memory's my favorite one. And I know they're looking down. Lord, I hope I make them proud. Because I know just where my heart is. It's a clipboard house down an old dirt road. It's the smell of the fire on an old wood stove. It's the sound in the morning when the rooster crows. That's a place that I call home. It's a Sunday morning that's full of grace. It's putting your tithe in the offering plate. It's loving your family and having faith. That's a place that I call home. 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 It's the place that I call home. It's the place that I call home. That's a place that I call home.
And we are back. We are back. That was The Place I Call Home by the Kentucky Music Mafia, which will be the headliners this 18th. We're literally 2 weeks away today. 2 weeks away from Nashville. The Kentucky Music Mafia will be headlining. Our good friends, the Southern Outlaws Band, will be the co-headliners, and the opening for everybody will be Joe King. Arliss is down there as we speak, actually in Kentucky, living his best life. We've seen the pictures, buddy, trust me. And hopefully the stars align, and next week we're actually going to have the 3 main eventers right here on the show. Of course, not at the bar, but at least, you know, you guys will still get to hear and see. So I guess we did solve the, you know, the whole deviled eggs. I got to see a picture that was pretty gnarly. She actually made brownies in the shape of deviled eggs. So Sam, what's going to be what do you use for a filling? Just regular, like, cake, you know, frosting, I'm assuming? That's the way I'd go with it. But on that one, oh, we missed one. I need a shot in not winning the butt in a cup. Brother, I don't think the pain meds have fully wore off yet. back to what I was saying though. I'm one of those ones that and it's gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna see everybody. I'm gonna love and hug and enjoy the company and everything. But I keep saying, I'm gonna go visit this person. I need to, call more. I need to, Thank you. To finish the other question, it was icing, guys. Icing goes into the devil egg shaped brownies. I think a lot of us, though, I know a lot of people that the only time they really truly go and visit family is whether they host a, like a holiday meal. That's the one time that everybody gets together. I know for a fact you two call your mom and dad and whatnot, grandmother. Outside of that, too, though, of course, I know yours would be a hell of a commute.
Now this makes sense. It's hard to type with half-damaged hand. He needs a shot, and not in the butt, but in a cup. That makes more sense.
A lot more sense.
Yes.
Like the mother and father-in-law, do you guys, is it a regular thing? Because I know they're right here in town.
No.
Used to be. We would go every Sunday.
We may here in the summer.
That was... I got your back, Jason. Ugh. I know exactly what he wants. Outro. It happens, sweetness. So Kitty Cat did the Lord's work for us Thursday. It finally really dawned on us just how low things were getting. I think the night we pulled out all the jacks and we're like, oh.
Yeah, I cried.
So she went and she restocked. And did she get stuff that we use? Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, she got more stuff that I actually partake in up here. So I can't really complain at all. There you go. Oh.
That one goes off to you, Jason.
Okay, so all the other stuff that I normally drink. I hope that didn't ruin me on the OG Maker's Mark. Oof. That one went down a little tender. My eyes twitching. I constantly am saying, I need to go, and it's not just family. I mean, I do it with friends too. I mean, unless we're like going to the bar or we're finding like one place in particular where everybody goes and, I mean, technically that's hanging out, but when it comes to family, the only time I really get to see anybody is during the holidays. When I had my surgery now, once a month, the first Wednesday of every month, they call it the Cousins Luncheon. So, I mean, and there's extended family that I hardly ever see. Nancy being one of them that pops on here. So that's always a good time. And then, of course, there's a family reunion. But, I mean, how many of us really keep up with everybody anymore? I had this conversation with my sister not long ago. And I think it was when, remember, Roberto, the traveling trucker, again, with his, ethnicity, family is key. I'm noticing, like, everywhere else, family is, like, massive. And they make fun of it in the movies, too. Think of My Big Fat Greek Wedding. During the wedding, you had one side, the groom's family. You have, like, maybe 20 people. The other side of the wedding, the bride's family, the Greeks, loaded down. I'm thinking back when I was growing up. I mean, it was, we would go on the weekends. You know, we'd go swimming in the summer because Grandma had a pool up, and everybody would just like conglomerate there, and it seemed like every time you turned around, we were going out and visiting family. The weekends with my dad, we visit my aunt over in Ohio. Unfortunately, she passed on us a couple years ago. But I think another big thing is now both sides of my family are so scattered out to the winds. West Virginia, Kentucky, North Carolina, Texas, El Paso. I mean,
Mine is Florida, Cleveland, and Arkansas.
I couldn't wait to move back home. You know, it's like they say, there's, you know, that old cliche, there's no place like home. I love being back home. Do I miss certain things about other areas? Yes. But I love being back home. Is it the greatest state in the world? Fuck no. But, you know, it seems like, and it kind of makes it hard then, you know. What do you got? You got Facebook. I'm able to keep up with some of them on that. We'll get together, like, you know, when I have my aunt and uncle come up from North Carolina. Everybody gets together when they, you know, they come up, and we'll do a day of lunch and everything. But I mean, even my brother, I mean, him and I used to call each other every day. Every day. And now it's kind of, you know, rare occasion. Well, there's that too. Jason. That's actually a whole nother conversation. Honestly. We won't delve too deep into that one right now. Apparently, hey guys, for all us Pirate fans, they won. Congratulations, Pirates. They were losing and they're winning. Steve, you got a one-track fucking mind, dude. You honestly do. Actually, no. If it's not Bone Thugs and Harmony, it's sports. Huh. I can't even pick on the people on Spotify right now. You know, nobody gets to see behind the scenes, and trust me, there were some hand gestures. Yeah, the message was clear. To be fair, though, I was already saying, I just said the other day, I'd love to go to, I've been wanting to go to a baseball game. I do. I want to go to a SRU game before their season's over. I'd go to a Pirate game.
I'll take you over to Akron.
I'm game.
We have a lot of fun over there.
You know what? Maybe we'll wait until the Pirates play the Tribe. Well, they used to be the Tribe. What's your nickname now, Jason?
Guardians.
Yeah, I know what their team name is, but what's the nickname? You know, feminine product. That one doesn't come from me either. That came from April. She was so mad because, you know, she's a diehard Cleveland fan. Where she lives, I mean, you know how the old saying, I could throw a rock to it? No, I could literally throw a rock and hit the Browns training facility. Because even though I'm not a fan, whenever I would go over, they'd be out there training. I had to. You'd go over and watch, and it's just like, you know, that's the football fan in me. We'll wait until the Pirates go over there, and then we'll just take a short trip to Cleveland and watch the Pirates whoop up on them. No, but, I mean, guys, you've all heard me refer to Cat and Blue. At this point, they're family. So, I mean, when you say you don't have any, in the end, dude, you do. You know, how about, let's call it the other social group that you hang with? Do you not consider them family? Don't know, don't do baseball. Well, you're un-American then, because it's still America's favorite pastime. I'm still waiting for my brother to come up here and let you know, since we're on family. And him and I have said multiple times, we want to go to a Pirate game. Get together. I mean, it's fun. It really is. You know, you get yourself some hot dogs. I mean, even though there's Sugardale now, there's no such thing as a stadium dog anymore. Get yourself a cold beer. Not if you, unless you know of one that I don't. You know.
They brought them back. They're huge.
Okay, well, I'm game for it. Bring back the footlong. Hell yeah. Load that bad boy up. Chili, cheese, onion, mustard, ketchup. Give me a nice freaking stein of beer. I miss that. And I was just talking to Hooper the other day, you know. I was like, dude, you need to go watch. He was like you, Jason. He goes, don't do baseball. I'm like, well, who says we have to watch a game? Well, you literally just said, let's go watch a game. I'm like, well, when I say watch a game, that means go grab some food, grab some beer, and then, you know, kind of peek out over the wall every now and then. And what's cool about PNC Park, doesn't matter where. You could be up in the nosebleeds and still have an awesome view. It's why it's ranked in one of the top 5 stadiums, or MLB stadiums in the U.S. Football and hockey. But no, I mean, you know, in the wintertime, it's weird. Like, I mean, whenever you go over to my grandmother's house for, whether it be Thanksgiving or whatever's going on, the one thing that brings the family together, football. My uncle, not a football fan anymore, but he still sits down and gets into it and still keeps up with it for whatever reason. He's one of those ones that likes to stay abreast on everything that's going on. But no, I mean, that comment kind of stuck out there, buddy. You do have family. You really do. Oh, what's up, Katie? Hopefully it's early enough to kick off the fun here in a little bit. We've been talking about doing a Saturday for a while, and let's see how this one runs. On that note, I got to make sure, though, I still walk that behaved line, which we know that behaved line usually means as long as I can walk out.
On your own 2 feet.
On my own 2 feet. At least I don't have a nasty pile of snow I'm going to fall into this time.
No, it'd be a big mud puddle.
Ugh. I still get PTSD thinking about that. You know, speaking of the weather, you know, it... Boat is ready to go, it's fueled, clean. Now we just need you to get, you know, all fueled up and ready, brother. You just have to keep us abreast on how things are going. I don't know, we did it last year. I don't care to do that again. That actually was a really good time. And we left with a shit ton of fish. And see, Jason, you were hanging out with your brother. Oh, I'm going to run that one into the ground hard. No, you know, we're getting pretty close to that time, guys, but I think we finally did win our fight against the cold. Because now we've been enjoying that 60, 70 degree. Of course, I mean, for those of you that, I don't know how many people watch the weather, that, you know, I guess La Nina has ended and we are going into an El Nino now. So they are predicting a very balmy summer. And I thought last summer was actually pretty warm. No, this much there. We'll throw one out there, Jason. Out on that boat, once it got evening, yeah, you needed a sweatshirt. It was definitely chilly. But no, the weather was nice today. I kept telling myself, I need to go out there and mow the lawn. Get that first mow in.
It's too wet.
Two things, well, okay, thank you. Three things that stopped me. One, my allergies are already going through the roof. So, knock on wood, I've been doing actually pretty decent tonight. Number two, I was tired. Number three, yeah, it's probably still a little wet, even though my neighbor went out there and just mowed his. Janet will drive, there you go. In 12 weeks as soon as I got to do the surgery all over again. Brother, sometimes you got to put the fun off to the side and get yourself better. You'll have a lot more fun after you heal. At the moment, I'm dealing with 80-mile-an-hour winds that are constant and rocking my security cabin. You know, we're getting into the tornado season. And we've already gone under the you know, we've already had, what, 3 instances where we've been under watch or under warning or... So, I can only imagine... It's another reason I need to go visit over there. I want to see what the weather's like. You know, whenever they talk about London, England, all that, you know, Scotland, Ireland, all you hear is rain. Rain and cold. Ugh. I feel like I'm on a boat. I'm rocking that much. Dude, what type of janky cabin are you working in? Holy crap. Oh, quick shout out there, brother. Happy birthday showed up today. Sarah surprised me with it. I did not know she had ordered. But now I can catch up with everybody else and figure out what the hell everybody's all pissed off about. So, on that one, Katie, you're going to be joining us on the Tiki Talk next. And here's another thing, by the way. Guys, weather's getting better. Now that, you know, we're into rotations on the weekend, I'm seeing, especially with this nice weather we've been having, I'm seeing cookouts very soon. It's an ex-police welfare van, so it's got a huge cabin. Nice. I'm absolutely, I'm chomping at the bit to fire up the grill. You know how many times I've told, like, you know, since we were talking about a little while ago, dude, let's fire up the grill. Like, my cousin loves to cook. He loves grilling. You know, the family reunion was, all the food was always grilled. And yes, guys, there's a difference between grilling and barbecuing. Let's get that out of the way. It's my favorite part of summer. I can't say it enough, guys. Ball games and barbecues. Love them. What's up, sweetness? You got that look, that 1,000-mile stare. It's the Benadryl. She's so numbed up right now, I guarantee I can get her on the table and she'd be out. That's the first time you'd ever actually asked me, like, no, here, if you're going to do this, you're doing this.
Oh, the other night. The other night when I was having all that problems with my legs and you worked on that one knot, the next morning I was walking again, so...
I can put the goofy pervy off to the side and actually be professional. Why do you think we got Miss Sam coming back every Thursday or whatever? Okay, I guess that means somebody's running. Can't wait for good weather. Oh, what is your go-to for barbecue or when you're grilling out, brother? We were at Cookout. Yeah, today, we already know, Blue. You told There you go. Now the whole world knows.
Just burgers and dogs.
You keep it simple when you grill? Burger and
Oh
dog?
no, that's what we had today.
Oh,
I didn't have any of that. I only partaked in the one thing, and that one thing is what got me so sick. So
well, Connor's, especially when we're doing a cookout, Connor will take over. Which, you know, a lot of dads are like, that is my grill. We've got the Blackstone flat top, but you know what? I like the fact that he wants, you know, it's kind of like, all right, passing the torch. I didn't want to start cooking on the grill until I was like, you know, in my late 20s.
I'm the grill person.
Now,
When we were doing our cookouts every Sunday at my mother-in-law's in the summertime, she would take care of all the inside stuff,
okay.
and I would be the one outside doing all the grilling, except for when the baby brother comes home, and then he takes over the grill to give me a break, is what he says. But I try to convince him it's I like doing it. So
Steaks, chicken, burgers, sausage.
steaks, chicken, burgers, chops, ribs.
I think I finally, especially since we got the flat top now, I've fine-tuned everything. You know, I'm very meticulous anymore. So, me and Connor we'll probably do it here real soon. Try and re-up on all our seasoning and stuff. I love rubs. Got to get in there. Sarah doesn't like doing that. She'd just rather throw it on and go or shake it. A rub is exactly that. You have to work it in. And what people don't realize is while you're working it in, you're also tenderizing the meat. Awesome flavor. I started off high, and then you drop it down low and just slow cook it. You know, take your time, have some fun with it.
See, I had thought about a Flatstone
Bless you.
and thought about a Flatstone, but I like the marks.
You like the char.
Yeah.
So, what if I told you, even with the Blackstone, you've got the grate up top, you can still get the marks. They also have certain ones where you can flip them.
Yeah, I have
Or you can-
I have an indoor grill where one side gives me the grill marks, and then the other side is like the griddle thing. I can do that. It's inside, and it still tastes just like I was cooking outside, does it not?
That's the only thing I don't like about it is I don't get the char taste. But then again, you get the, you know, Jason's deer steaks. I like them. Don't get me wrong, brother. But I'm more of a, you know, like I love the deer burger. Deer meat anymore, like if I'm doing straight chops or whatever, it's going to be the backstrap and in the morning with biscuits and gravy. Throw some egg on that bad boy. Oh. Deer sausage. Now he's got me hungry. Wintertime, we are loaded. Connor did the Lord's work this year when it came to hunting. I didn't get the opportunity as much first year working. Or first year new job, I should say. So I didn't get out as much as I wanted to. Connor went out every chance he got, and he tagged out. We've got meat. We've got meat for days. But yeah, I'm with you. I like the grill marks. I like that searing, you know. I like the char taste. But what's fun is, I was one of those ones, I always thought, you know, oh, you need to really douse everything with, you know, the fluid. And then what you don't realize is you're getting that flavor in there of the fuel. Ugh. And you have to know how to set the grill up right. I mean, I love watching people sit down with a charcoal grill and try and do it. Oh, I get a kick out of it. There actually is a technique to it. So, on that one, guys, I hope all of you enjoy your Easter, spend time with the family, love life, turn the TV off, put the phones down, guys. Tomorrow it is going to be, it's a special day. Enjoy the food, enjoy the camaraderie. Speaking of food and camaraderie, looking for good food, good drinks, look no further than MLH Distillery right here in Grove City, Pennsylvania. The address is 107 Breckenridge Street, Grove City, Pennsylvania 16127. The phone number is 724-264-4959. They are the official sponsor of Another Shot Podcast. Real quick, Dan, awesome seeing you last night, brother. Thank you for coming out and hanging out with us, a bunch of ragamuffins. The hours of operation are Friday through Saturday. Friday at 5 to 11 p.m. Saturday 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Yes, folks, they will be adding more dates. All the awesome drinks you see on your screen, or actually sitting at the bar, you can find at the distillery itself, or you can check them out on mlhdistillery.com. While you're enjoying a good drink, folks, enjoy one of these many tasty meals. You got the Italian wedding soup, the 3-meat meatballs, the hot sausage and peppers, spinach artichoke dip, the Tuscan white bean hummus, and the antipasto skewers. They are a cocktail-style bar, people. So make sure you try out their they're old-fashioned, they're whiskey sours, they're old whiskey sours. My is the mint julep. There, they also have some of your more traditional rum and cokes, your pina coladas, your mojitos. For you non-liquor drinkers, yes, they do have select beers for you non-alcoholic drinkers. Yes, they also have soda as well. So guys, make sure you check it out. Good times, good food, MLH Distillery. You can find them on Facebook or at mlhdistillery.com. That was kind of all over the place. So on that one, guys, I don't got much more. For those of you that are on TikTok, yes, we are heading there next. And I have a sneaking suspicion, with it being Saturday, it is going to be an absolute monster. Cannot wait. Kitty Cat, do you have a last shot?
Yes. The only person you should strive to be better than is the person you were yesterday.
I like that one. Guys, make sure you check us out Monday night for our Monday Night Bartender. We are still looking for any and all ideas for our Tuesday night Real Flicks and Chill. We have our Wednesday night open bar, our Thirsty Thursday Thoughts and Shots. And aside from this week, we do round it out with our Sunday night weekend hangover.
Leading ladies.
Didn't we just do that? Leading ladies. You're going to fine-tune this one, sweetie.
Oscar-winning leading ladies?
Ones that have made impacts, like actual impacts. We'll keep you guys posted on it. What do you mean, what, 10 minute? 10 minute for what, brother? My final shot, though, guys. Kitty Cat's favorite. There are good ships, there are wood ships, there are ships that sail the sea, but the best ships are friendships, and may they always be. Folks, like I said, we are heading to TikTok next. Looking forward to talking. On this show is just our opinion. But then again,
it could just be the alcohol talking.
Oh, the Benadryl's got her Cosby. You guys have a good night. We'll see you all later.
Thank you for stopping in and listening to the Another Shot podcast. We shared some drinks, stories, and laughs. But it's time to say goodnight. Join us next time on Another Shot podcast.
If you're looking for a party, then man, have you found it? Now the shot is coming raw and unbounded. The whiskey's always talking and the beer's overflowing. Now the shot is gonna hit you with the mind overloaded. The bar is always open with no inhibitions. Another shot will leave your sensories twitching. Just remember, everything we say is just our opinion. But then again, it might be the alcohol talking. It might be the alcohol talking. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.